NubsGang roll.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jub the NubsGang here, playing some more LEGO Battles today. We are almost done with Act 2 of the Humans in Space, and we're continuing on with Stranded. Rescue a stranded robot containing vital information. A surveillance robot used to monitor alien activity has crash-landed nearby. We have to retrieve the robot to gain the information stored within. Comb the nearby area in search of the stranded robot. Protect Eagle Command. So, okay. We're not looking for the robot immediately, clearly. We're being attacked by starships here. This must be their special units. What the heck? Okay, they can fly like our transport ships can. That's kind of annoying. What do they look like? Alien strike ship. They look kind of cool. They're really small. How does anything fit in that? Not my builder. Not what? Where did these guys come from? Oh my gosh, we've lost. We've essentially lost here. Unless we can somehow magically save Earth Command. Hey, I didn't know that the lasers hit multiple targets. That's legit. Whoa. Okay, that miner also survived by some miracle. They killed our builder here who was building a tower to protect this place. Oh my gosh, this is going to be quite the challenge for us here. I might have to restart. I don't know if I can do this. Look how much health these things have. What the heck? 550 health? That's like half a hero. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, clearly building towers in the beginning was not the play. I don't even know what to do. They didn't give us much time here. I gotta build a barracks ASAP, and we gotta get troops on the ground. I do think it's important to have that mining camp, but for the time being, we need builders. We're being attacked! I'm just trying to... Okay, these guys, how did he spawn there? That's kind of insane. They should not have been able to just spawn there. Oh, no. Come on, yes. We have starships of our own now. They're significantly bigger. I don't know if that means that they're better. We just lost our barracks. Why is my builder standing here? Okay. As long as we keep building more of these special units, we should be safe. But we just lost our farm, so... I'm running out of space here. Population cap! Don't take out my farm, you jerks. This is the second to last campaign, so it makes sense if they're stretching us here. This is hard. Okay, maybe this is a safer place to build some farms. Okay, I'm going to leave this tank here to protect this mine and this tower. We have upgraded our towers to level 2. They are not yet able to reach level 3. So that's the best that we've got. I'm going to take this squadron of guys here, and we're going to find these aliens and take them out once and for all. These starships that we can now build, which I don't know if I've actually looked at the profile here. Let's see what they look like. The little profile picture. Okay, they definitely don't look like that in-game. I wouldn't say they're that cool. And they're significantly bigger than the alien starships. But they're basically a flying tank, so I can't complain too much here. They are really good, and they're not going to get stuck on things, and that's the most important part. Now, it says we're supposed to find a robot. I have no idea where this robot is and what this has to do with aliens attacking our base. This feels like it's going nowhere. We've got guys stuck who are naturally... The guys I said who weren't going to be stuck are stuck. See, that's the problem with having such a giant model for them. It's a distinct disadvantage being human. Apparently we take up a lot of space, but you know what? I don't mind punting the I don't even need to shoot this. What am I doing? I can fly over. Having a mini kit is really nice right off the bat. I'm going to send these guys back home. And I'm just going to use these starships to scout for us. There should be a base somewhere. Now, I'm really hoping that if we find this robot guy, that we don't have to have Gemma with us in order for it to be registered as complete. It is a possibility. Heroes are important. There he is. Hey, buddy. I knew it. Which means we have to create a transport ship because there's no way Gemma's going to get here without one. She can't swim in a sea of acid after all. Alright. I kind of want to take out some aliens. Where were these guys coming from? Do they even have a base here? In the sea of acid? Aha. Okay. They melted one of my starships. That is insane. Hey, how about we don't shoot the mountains and we shoot the things that matter? I don't even know if this is worth it. As long as we don't lose another starship. I think this is where the transport ships are coming from, this base, because there's clearly no way they're walking off this island either. Okay, let's go get Gemma. What? Alright, this tank should be good enough to take them out single-handedly, pretty much. Not bad. Let's pull them onto Gemma here. Heal them up before we leave. We do have a transport ship built to take her. And I really only need her. But it wouldn't be a problem to bring these guys with us as well. Heal them up. Now, in a free play scenario, I would assume that these starships are going to be the GOAT when it comes to special ballistas. I mean, having, like, it doesn't even compare. Having this compared to the King's Ballista, which can only go on land. This will melt a dragon as well, certainly. Okay. Why am I not talking to the robot? I don't understand. We're still being attacked. We were. Okay, I'm really confused with the objective here. Protect Eagle Command and find and rescue. Oh, I gotta rescue the robot? Can I move him? I can. Okay, I didn't realize I can move him. So we didn't even need to bring Gemma here, but we did need a transport ship. Did we lose? I think we lost our tank. Yeah, we did. It's very sad. But he served his purpose. Come on, transport ship. Could you not get caught up here? Thank you very much. Our base is half health, but we win. We won. It didn't even matter. And we don't even look for the mini kit anymore. So let's exit. I'm sure we got some casualties here. We lost 2 minifigs and 2 specials. We took out 42 of theirs, though. That's pretty good odds. We did lose that, though. Okay, we've completed. Use your hero spells 200 times. It's an achievement, I guess. Found 4 mini kits, and now we're on to the last level of Act 2. The Mother Lode. 3 purple crystals have been located near the Space Criminals base. Once again, we're going after crystals because we're greedy humans. But we'll be fighting Space Criminals, so that'll be fun. Earth Command has identified a valuable cluster of 3 purple crystals. However, Space Criminals have built defenses to protect each crystal while they search for a way to transport them. Build up an attack force and retrieve these crystals. Does that mean we're going to be the space police guys again? No, we're not. Thank God. Those guys were so annoying. Search the criminal for 3 bases. Okay, I got the memo. Let's build up an army first. Okay, I think we got a pretty big attack force here. We do have a transport ship full of troops. I realize now I can actually well, we did this in one of the last episodes where I had to put a tank inside one of these things. There's 2 slots there for it. But I wonder, can I put a starship inside transport ship? I didn't think so. We also have well, this is called a starfighter, one we just used. And now we have a new thing called a Starship 1. I don't know if there's a Starship 2. I don't know why it's called Starship 1. But these things were quite expensive. $750 for one of them. And these are basically our space dragons. Let's see what they do for attacks. Okay, it's still a ballista. They're huge, though, but they can fly. So now, since we're doing space themes, it only makes sense that we would have an aerial force. This is actually really nice. This is the way I'm sure this game was intended to be played. Just the ease of use, and we should be able to find the mini kit no problem. Aha. Let's attack the guy here, guys. Come on. This is painful. What are we doing? Guys. Okay, thank you. I was just bragging about them, and look what happened. Oh, there's a space police guy. Take out the alien ship first. Then we can take out this pesky guy, and then we can take out their buildings. Now, I'm going to see if I can try to get away with not having to... Oh, let's pull back real quickly. Not having to drop our guys out of here. Gemma can keep them alive. Oop, we are taking heavy casualties, though. The problem is they just don't know how to target. Okay. Now that's a new enemy ship. What the heck is this thing? We're not going to find out. I want to see what the space criminal thing looks like. It's not the prettiest looking thing. Okay, our starfighter's in trouble here. The problem with these giant hitboxes is getting the transport ship in range to heal them is not easy. This is reminding me a lot of the pirate and imperial campaigns. The maneuvering's a little bit easier now that we're on land, not in the sea. Where's the purple crystal? Did we just auto-collect it? Aha, there it is. So it looks like we're going to have to actually get out of our transport ship here. Collected. Find 2 more. We didn't have any casualties. And look at that. I was just trying to take out the last mine here, and we've already found the mini kit. Perfect. Here we are. I think the hardest place to find the mini kit, or hardest campaigns rather, is the Imperial and Pirate ones. Because you had to go on a transport boat and then sail around and find it on some small island, and then you still had to cut through trees. There's nothing that allowed you to fly over things. See, who needs bridges? Come on. Certainly not I. Sometimes it's just better to let them do their own thing. In this scenario, I think it is better. Even though these walls are kind of useless to break, if they get rid of them, then they won't be distracted. And we get to heal at the same time. I think our Starship 1's outranged the tower. That's insane. There's a level 2 tower hiding here. I was wondering what was hitting me. Sweet. Oh, we can just walk over with our spaceships and pick it up? Well, that saves a lot of hassle. Now, the last one... Okay, hold up. We're going to try not to kill this thing absolutely immediately so we can see what this is. It's an alien assault ship. 700 HP makes me think that's their dragons. Still small. Small model compared to ours. Yeah, we definitely outraged the towers. That's awesome. I think we're going to do this without taking any casualties whatsoever. We're so powerful right now. These towers must just have really bad range. I mean, come on. Victory is ours. I want to know how many people we just melted. 33 with no casualties. That's pretty good. And they had spaceships of their own. We've unlocked a Space Police cruiser. That thing looks pretty cool. Doesn't have a lot of HP. It probably replaces the Starfighter then. Alrighty, well, I think that's a good place to end it. We'll continue on with Act 3 in the next episode. But if you like what you saw, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see more content such as this, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But until then, I shall see you in the next episode.
Lost in myself, we're breaking through with jobs